Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper. And guys, today I just want to share with you in this short video a new firearm that I picked up, and I got it customized at DK Customs. We went and visited with them, and I just wanted to show it to you here because I'm actually quite a fan of Glock. The only thing I will say is, you have to be mindful that there isn't a safety in check. I know everybody says there's the safety, swing, trigger, but nevertheless. Anyway, Daniel done an amazing job texturing the firearm. Also put me some texture up there. Got some Pierce grips. Big fan of Pierce, so that gave us a lot more capacity on the magazines now. And got the night sights on there. Right there, he also put his emblem on the back. I told him go ahead and throw that on there like his decals. And so anyway, we're gonna put this to the use on the range here just a little bit and show you what it's all about.
Hello, welcome to DK Custom Triggers. My name is Daniel, owner of DK Custom Triggers. And here at DK Custom Triggers, we work on Glocks. We replace factory Glock triggers with enhanced trigger platforms to give you a better functioning trigger that is not as heavy from the factory. Takes out a lot of the grit and stuff. We work on mostly competition models. As my wife and I do competitive shooting, we do reloading. Learning how to build 1911s, learning how to build AR-15s. Long-range rifles, learning how to work the milling machine and stuff like that. Do sight changes, grip work, Cerakote. That's basically what we do. We have a few sponsors that we use for bullets, Rainier Ballistics, things like that. Storm Lake Barrels, Terran Tactical Innovations, which is the base plates that we're offering with our G43 defensive package. This is a +2 extension that gives you 8 rounds of 9mm instead of the factory 6. They also have a +1 that gives you 7 +1. This has just been finished by me. Did the front serrations, did the Cerakote, did the grip treatment, changed out the factory trigger, added the +2 extension and the night sights for it. It's a very nice, comfortable package at this point for the defensive carry. This is my wife's gun. That I'll be changing out the front sight on, and this is the gun we did for Luke. This is his G26. When he brought it in, we did a grip job on it. We stippled the grip, did a little undercut here, added his +2 extensions, and stippled the front of those. He gets a nice high grip on it now. He's got good traction. It's not too aggressive. It's going to tear up his skin or anything like that, but it just gives him a good purchase point for his firearm. He already had night sights on it. The extensions give him 12 rounds +1 capacity of 9mm. This gun is rated for +P ammunition. I don't really recommend you having to use +P ammunition. A well-placed 9mm is going to do the job that you need it to do. Basically, we're just a basic little shop here. Me and my wife run it. And I sell my triggers, defensive and competition trigger kits for the Glocks that are straight drop in through the internet, mail it to you. It's already pre-set up to a factory Glock trigger or Glock frame and slide. Most of the time you just have to drop it in. There's no adjustment required. Get you about a 2.5, 2 3/4 pound trigger with a lot of spring setup, and will set off most primers. I've not had any issues with any reliability, and no feedback of any issues with the reliability. We keep stock here of all the stuff that we keep on hand, and then I've got all the stuff that we do all the work with. 2 different milling machines, buffing. Here's a little place over here where we do our Cerakote, and we just bake it in a little bitty oven. Nothing that we do really big. Like I said, it's mostly handgun stuff. We stay busy. The place is a mess. I've got to redo this one. I just did it today and noticed my lighting's not very good in here still, and I missed the back part of that. So that one will be redone, which is lovely. It's always nice to mess up your own stuff instead of somebody else's, though. Been going for a little over a year. We started January of 2014. This is January. We're now in June, almost July of 2015. We do a little bit of match sponsorships for USPSA and IDPA matches. If you don't know anything about those sports, they're really fun to get into. IDPA is really good for defensive shooting, defensive type scenarios with defensive type handguns. 3-gun, get you used to a shotgun and AR platform. This is this is my AR-15 that I just finished up building. We are a 07 manufacturer here, so we can do the Cerakote and stuff like that, but we can't Cerakote anything this large because we don't have the oven for it. But this is a 10.5-inch barrel. I got my NFA back for it the other day. Finished it up. 10.5-inch barrel AR-15, semi-automatic. It's got the red dot sight with the mag pull flip ups. This would be a great little truck weapon, defensive platform for defensive use if you had to get to something like this. We do all kinds of different things here. You know, this is the 1911 that I built. This is the first one I ever done. Hopefully we'll be building things like this starting next year. Got to get a few more things worked out on them, but I mean, from the ground up build the first time, did pretty good. Shoots really well. It's nice and tight. But mostly we focus on the Glocks. Glock 34, nice little short trigger. I mean, my wife likes the XDs. We do the grip work. We can add the front weights, some slide cuts, do nice trigger jobs on them. Most of our stuff again is geared toward the competition shooter, but we do sell what they call the DK Defense trigger system for the Glocks. Gets you a preset and adjusted pre-travel. You have the over-travel adjustability yourself, and it gets the trigger down to about a 3.5, 3 3/4 pound from the factory. 5.5 to 3.5. 5.5 is generally what most Glocks come with that you would consider as a carry pistol. With our trigger kits, it gets it down to a good 3.5 pounds, which is respectable for a carry gun, and maintains its reliability of the factory Glock. We do sight changes for the Glocks. We do sight changes for just about anything. Like I said, the Cerakote's something that we're still learning. The 1911 process we're still learning. Still learning how to do some things on the machine as far as milling, but most of it's, you know, pretty self-explanatory once you start doing it. We are going to start offering pretty soon the DK Defense G43 package, which would get you a +1 and +2 magazine extension, the grip done, the trigger changed out, the front serrations, the Cerakoted slide, and the sights. Getting worked up on the price point on that. I just actually got this one done today to test it out and see how it's going to do. And then, like I said, other than that, we just do really basic stuff here, and we're learning new things every day. Check us out at Facebook. We have a Facebook for DK Custom Triggers, and we also have a webpage, www.glockcustomtriggers.com. We have a contact page there if you need to contact me. You fill out the contact form, send it to me, and I'll get an email. And I usually reply to them within about 2 or 3 minutes, depending on what time of day it is. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and usually take the weekends off, spend time with the family, and go do our competitions.